Hey everyone, Mr. NoSouls here, and more Logic Bombs. Apparently last time I was able to count, so 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. Oh, what the? Okay, so this is a single star solution. Interesting. I know there's going to be 3 spaces here. Also know there's going to be 3 spaces here. 4 spaces here. Has to be something in the middle here. There's 2 blank spaces somewhere here. It's literally mirroring each other on both sides. There's a difference though here. Here it's 8. 5, 5, 8, 6, 6, 7. Interesting. Hmm. Technically means there's 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's not a perfectly symmetrical board. I've known this for a while. I don't think I've ever actually made a mention of it. But the asymmetry of the board really put Matt in a funny situation where he most likely did it to force himself to be more creative, because if it was symmetrical then he would probably want to just do a bunch of geometric shapes, and by making it asymmetrical it pretty much forced a little bit more creativity. But I mean, he could also have messed with the board size to some degree. You can argue that he was effectively doing that by going and doing these fixed rows and columns, but it is what it is. Six on both sides. So there's one open space here somewhere. Yeah, okay. Kind of curious if something like that was the way they were thinking of making a starting decision. In a way, I know that's actually required because that. So right there, that forces that. Good. Okay. So that's a start at least. Um, Still too many open spots. Okay, so I did interpret that correctly. Yeah. See, correct interpretation. Okay. See, giving into despair, that's just when you run into something and you really feel like you can't beat it, sometimes you just need to stop and breathe for a second and just look for something you do recognize, like some rule or pattern or something that you can do. Yeah, sure, it might seem overwhelming at first, but just keep at it. You can get it. You just need your one thing. And then you just keep expanding from there. And eventually you can get to a place where you can actually, do something. But the first thing you need to do is just not panic. Let's see, there's one open spot somewhere in here. Well, I mean, you could, in a way, say that's required as well. Right? Ooh, wait, can't do that. Still errors. There we go. Had to clear the board, had to rethink it, but it's fine. Yeah, okay, good. So I understood that correctly. Got that correctly. Got that correctly. Okay. Oh, I bet I know. Right there, that's where my mistake was. Oh, wait a second. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Now I'm cooking with fire. One, two, three. 1, 2, 3. Got it. Patience, not giving up, and just one piece at a time. Honestly, Logic Bomb, strangely enough, just makes you despair in these moments. It's almost like a psychological horror game because you see something and you're just like, man, I am too stupid to solve this. And I don't know, it's weird because like I used to do like aerospace engineering. Well, maybe not like purely aerospace, designing like planes, but figuring out how to make them. I was involved with building aircraft and, trying to figure out how to get a torque wrench to do like 3,000 inch pounds in a quarter-inch gap. You know, those are some really technical, difficult problems to figure out. And, you know, sometimes you look at something and you're just like, how on earth are you going to solve this? It's not physically possible, and like you just want to give up. It's like, why would I go and solve this stupid freaking problem? Strangely enough, actually, for a solid moment here, I had a very similar feeling of like, why on earth am I trying to solve this stupid problem? And it's great because I could solve the problem. There is a solution to this. Um, Similar to the torque wrench thing, there are solutions. They're weird solutions, and sometimes you don't think, man, how on earth do you come up to this conclusion? But there's always a way. There's always a way. You just have to not like give up. Anyways, thank you everyone for watching. Adios.